Few guests that drop by to see us, to get on the radio with us right now. We're going to introduce our friends from Life Bridges. They're here in different capacities, but let's meet all of them right now. The CEO of Life Bridges is here, Diana Jackson, which is here. She was dancing. She has moves like Jagger. I saw him right there. And Dr. Raymond Brown is here with us as well, a board chair for Life Bridges. Doctor, good afternoon to you. And then Sara Jones, Director of Day Services, is here with us. So there's kind of the lineup that we got. And we'll start off. Diana, let's start off with you. Tell us a little bit about Life Bridges, if you don't mind. Just kind of get the community up to speed.
Very good. Life Bridges is the agency for Bradley and Polk County and we provide services to people who have intellectual disabilities. So if you ever wondered what happened to the kids when you were in high school who had special education needs, what happened to them when they grew up? Well, often they come to Life Bridges and we help them find jobs, and Sarah's going to tell us a little about that. But we also have 44 homes, supported living homes across our county where near about 150 people live. And we work with them every day in common everyday things, shopping, doing laundry, cooking, house cleaning, outings, doing fun things. And we are just a place ongoing where people can, learn. And the folks that we provide services to, they have to have someone partner and care for them some of the time and partner with them in those things. And that is one of the things we're here to talk about. Is we're interested in employees and kind of putting the word out there about what we do and what maybe people can partner with us in that way.
That's good information right there. Let's go ahead and welcome in Dr. Raymond Brown. We're going to save Sarah for last because she's in the middle. So we're going to make her do all the heavy lifting in just a minute. Doctor, tell us a bit about your involvement with Life Bridges and kind of your take on it.
Okay, yes, I've been with Life Bridges for 40-some years, actually, since '78. And both of my kids worked at Life Bridges when they were in college, and they're grown now, of course. But that's a very important part of their life experience. It's a very important part. At Life Bridges, it's not just a job, but it's making a difference in people's lives. Yes, and the board cares so much about employees. You can count on it. If at a board meeting something comes up about an employee, they will support the employee.
Wow.
Yes, so yeah, if we have the money, they will provide whatever they can do for the employees. Life Bridges is a great place to work, and we have competitive starting pay. And but I think the most important thing is you make a difference in people's lives. It's not just a job. We recently someone retired from Life Bridges after 20 years, and he was saying that he started at Life Bridges. He didn't know if he wanted to work there or not, but the former director asked him if he would just try it for a month.
Right.
It lasted 20 years.
20 years.
He said he loves those people. He loves those people. Yes, and it just grows on you.
Yeah, I would say that besides loving on the people, it's the relationships that you create through that. It's part of an extended family. I've seen you guys out in public. I've seen you guys and what you do, and it does seem like it's just part of an extended family. Your employees there at Life Bridges, so good stuff. Now we're going to introduce Sara Jones, Director of Day Services. Sara, how are you today?
I'm great.
All right. So, Sara, tell us a little bit about what your involvement is and your take on this.
Yeah, so I kind of fall into that category that we were talking about. I thought I was going to be here my senior year at Lee, and next month it'll be 10 years.
Wow.
So I've had the privilege of doing a little bit of everything, but one of the pieces that I get most excited talking about is a service that we have called Supported Employment, and it is exactly what it sounds like. We are trained and capable of assisting the people we support with disabilities with employment from the moment they think they could possibly want to work to the moment they have their own retirement party. And we've had people retire and then go back to work.
Wow.
So we really cater to whatever is needed for whatever job. So in terms of the people who need those kinds of supports, we are trained and contracted to do it through every employment service that's available under the Department of Human Services. But what we really love to talk about and the people we love to talk to are the community, the people who would be hiring the people that we support. And what we love to talk to them about is just that they are like anybody else. They are looking for a job that is meaningful to them, that they have the skills for, and we are just there to support in however we can fill in the gaps. They're the employees, they're the ones doing the work, and we're just being their advocate in whatever's needed. So it could be helping them find modified equipment or helping them learn a new skill, helping them feel confident to talk to their supervisor when it's needed. We really customize it to that person who wants a job and love creating all of the different partnerships that we have with places who have employed us. And we have some really great places that have employed the people we support for a long time.
That's good stuff right there. We appreciate you guys coming in and talking to us. Again, it's kind of up to speed here, but let's get down to nuts and bolts. Whoever wants to be a part of this conversation, just go ahead and chime in. You guys are looking for help, and I believe, Diana, you got a T-shirt there we're going to hold up for Mixed TV right now.
I was going to wear this.
You could have.
I wanted us all to wear it, but anyway, we're getting a lot of conversation about our shirt and about Life Bridges through Need a Job. But we're also planning and going to have a job fair at Medical Center Pharmacy on April the 16th. That's going to go from 7:30 in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to have free coffee with all kinds of fixings for that, and snacks, donuts, that kind of thing. For anybody who wants to come by, if you know somebody that needs a job, if you're interested in a job and you just want to talk to somebody about what kind of possibilities that there are. Because we have people work for us who are from 18 years old, you're not going to believe it, to 80 years old.
My goodness.
We have some people who are able to do all kinds of different things for us because we're open 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. We have a shift that's just 4 to 9, Monday through Friday. We have long shifts on the weekend, 16 hours. We have day shift, of course. We have just a lot of different ways that people can plug in. And I think it is very satisfying work. Sara had mentioned that she'd come to Life Bridges right out of Lee, and my husband and I became house parents in 1981.
Wow.
And we had 8 people who lived in it was called a group home back then, who lived with us, and some of those individuals are still alive today and are friends, and they have progressed so much. It was such a great work. I just really am proud to have been with Life Bridges all this time. And I've had almost every job that we have at Life Bridges. I am not a nurse, but we're looking for nurses too.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I keep saying that, don't I?
Believe it or not.
Believe it or not.
Because we believe it or not. I feel like that's a show. Believe it or not.
Let's do it. We have 60 nurses that are
My
employed with
goodness.
us. See, I told you.
Yeah, I believe it, but that is hard to believe, though.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Because we do provide services to some people who have extreme medical needs, who might otherwise be in a nursing home or need very institutionalized care.
Right.
And we have about 9 homes that cater to them and have nurses around the clock.
So let's kind of recap a little bit right here. So Life Bridges, if people are just finding them out about what you guys are doing, you offer the services that you just mentioned to us. You're looking for employment opportunities, looking for nurses as well to be a part of your team.
Yes.
And if people maybe know some people that's not a part of the Life Bridges family yet that may need your services, how do they kind of start that path? Let's maybe get that information out today too.
Well, they can look online, lifebridgesonline.com, and we have an online application. You can also come by our main location, which is at 764 Old Chattanooga Pike here in Cleveland. And there's also a phone number.
I believe it's on the shirt.
It's on the shirt because we have a main number, but this is directly to Human Resources, which is, of course, it's 423 and then 303-1899.
You know, what you guys do there is tremendous. Again, let's kind of, what would you mention the ages 18 to 80, so we know that gives us the full spectrum. What are some of the qualities that you guys have seen, the longevity of some of your employees? What are some of the qualities that they have that keeps them to stick around? You know what I mean? I mean, you know, some people that have these characteristics are a great fit for Life Bridges. So what are some of those?
Can't you tell by looking and talking to us?
Besides
I mean,
the bubbly attitude.
We're fun.
Yeah,
And we
besides the
like
bubbly
to-
attitude.
We like to have fun.
Yeah.
We're looking for people, I think, that have, you know, an interest. And a lot of people consider it their ministry, although we, you know, are not a ministry in itself. But it's an opportunity, Dr. Brown kept saying, to make a difference, to
Right.
truly, and to, if you're starting a career, if it's your first job, really, or your last job, all those steps along the way. I think we are a place where you can feel needed, useful. You can take the things that you've learned in your life and your skills, and you can work with others, whether you're working with someone to get a job or maintain a job, or to live in their home and to be able to be as independent as they possibly can. You know, I worked for Life Bridges for 10 years, and I thought, I got to get out of here. I'm not sure I meant to do this my whole life.
Right.
And then I was gone for 6 years, and I've been back for 25 because it was what I was meant to do with my whole life. Because there's nothing for me that's been more rewarding to work both developing staff as well as the individuals that we work for. It really is a great place to work. Not very many places, I think, do you work where it's not some big corporation that just puts rules and things down for all the folks. We take suggestions from the people who work for us, people who are house managers, do every job we have, even become our directors, and that's happened to us several times.
Yeah,
Good stuff. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I wanted to add that I think one of the biggest things is just being open. I think with a job like this, a lot of times it's just very intimidating because it's not a very well-known profession. Most people, when you say direct support professional, don't know what that means. But if someone just comes in open, it takes a day or two of working to get hooked. And so if people can just be open to learning what it is, or even stopping by and seeing what we do, it is unique in that it's not out there, but a lot of the things that staff are going to be doing are a lot of things you would do, you know, in your day-to-day or in any other job, and it's not nearly as intimidating as it sounds.
You know, I would think, too, that if you're someone that's in that 18 to maybe 25 category, great resume builder for you. I mean, I would think if you had this on your resume as you were finishing college or maybe your first job and you went on to other places in your life and your career that you said, hey, I was a part of the Life Bridges family, that would be a great career builder for you, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And the clients are fantastic. They're very loving. And we have great supervisors like Sara and like Diana. It's a great place to work.
All right, folks, so let's kind of revisit. If people are interested, let's talk about the job fair that's coming up and get that prudent information out there again.
Okay. The job fair will be Friday, April 16th, a week from tomorrow,
Okay.
at Medical Center Pharmacy. We'll have a tent right out to the side of where their drive-through is. So right there on Ocoee Street, easy to get to. We're going to have free coffee and treats and people to conversate with anyone who comes by about what openings we have and what a job would look like. We'd just love to have anybody come, even if you just want to learn more about Life Bridges, to volunteer or to work, or you know somebody who needs a job.
All right, folks, we hope that you will come out. I guess the big question, how did you get Joe Moore to let y'all have the parking lot?
I'm telling you what, Joe Moore is a partner of Life Bridges.
He is, isn't he?
is a
He's very
faithful, he is blue and true. Yes, he is.
definitely
I'm
is.
glad you asked about him.
Yeah,
and about that.
we love the Moores, and Joe he does do a tremendous job in the community. All right, let's go ahead and circle back around one more time. We'll start off on this side this time with Dr. Raymond Brown. We're going to let you just kind of put a cap on what you want the people to know here in closing.
Okay, it's a great place to work. We have competitive pay, and it's career broadening, and you're making a difference in people's lives.
All right, Sara, back over to you.
I think one of the biggest differences that we can make is helping the people we support have meaningful employment as well. And so if there are any places that have openings or would be interested in just hearing what that means, they can just call the main number, and there's a whole department of us that can get with you and kind of discuss what that would look like and what kind of things we're looking for as well.
All right, we're going to leave the final word for Diana Jackson, the CEO of Life Bridges. Over to you, Diana.
Well, just remember the job fair a week from tomorrow at Medical Center Pharmacy, April 16th. But I have to say, for those who know Steve Hartline, I guess most of your followers,
They do.
His grandfather, Brother Littlefield, who was such a friend to us and when in the 1970s and 80s, we're still that same place. I don't know if everybody makes that connection. We're
Right.
Hermes, Bradley Cleveland Developmental Services, Bradley Cleveland Services, now Life Bridges, all the same agency, out doing that same work that we've always done is to help people become more independent, and what a good work it is. We'd love to talk to you.
Well, also, I can't let Sarah go without asking this. So I hear that you may be a part of the Mix family in a different kind of way.
Yes.
I hear our very own Kristen Templeton and your brother
Yes.
are seeing each other pretty seriously.
Yes, they are, and they have been for a while. My brother actually recently moved to Las Vegas for
Yeah.
his master's, and Kristen is still part of our family group chat. And when we get together for holidays, birthdays, just to hang out, she's there without him. So
Yeah.
she is officially part of our family.
Yeah, we love Kristen. She does a good job. Well, guys, thanks so much for coming in. Hold up that shirt as we close out our interview. And Austin, if you can zoom in as much as you can on that for Mix TV, right there you go, folks. Need a job? Ask me. There's the number, 423-303-1899. Austin's got it zoomed in right there on Mix TV, so you can see it right there. All right, guys, thanks so much for coming in, and we need to get some more music on to get you dancing again, Diana. You were doing those moves like Jagger a while ago. Well, thanks so much, guys. Appreciate you coming in and letting us know what the latest is and the opportunities going on there at Life Bridges.
Thank you
you.
so much.
All right, let's get you back to some music.